First, I would like to thank NIS America for providing me with a review copy for the purpose of this review. Monarch is a strategy RPG, but with a bit of a twist. By using a cell phone to call or accept calls from the other side to initiate battles. Who knew demons carried cell phones? Now, the way the battles work is you're allowed to move a short distance each turn, and your attacks only reach so far, so you need to position yourself just right so you don't end up with a game over. Now, for the enemies, they seem to be the same skeletal type of enemies with different armor on them, only looking slightly different. The only actual different enemies that you'll face is the boss battles, and once you defeat the boss, you get another demon skeletal ally, but it's not the actual boss that you defeated. It's just another skeleton with the same name as the boss. It would have been nice if you would have got the actual demon that you defeated instead of a skeletal demon that you already have, which is different armor, but that is what it is. Now, for the story. In my opinion, it strongly resembles Persona, but it has differences. You play as someone who loses all their memory and is trapped inside a school that's been taken over by people who control demons called Pactbearers. And you have to go each floor of each building that's covered in mist. The mist comes from the Pactbearers from using their powers and causes madness if you're in the mist for too long. You have to solve puzzles and clues to get to blocked rooms where the final battle for each floor in which is activated through a pile of cell phones that calls you when you get close to them. But the one thing that I really appreciate about this game is, unlike most games, most NPCs you don't really care about. You do what you have to do for them, do the quest or whatever thing you need to do, and you move on. But in Monarch, you need to get to know the NPCs. You're talking to them in order to figure out certain areas. For example, one area you need to find a student ID to get a combination to a safe, to get a key that's in the safe to open up the door you need to get through. And in order to get the ID, you need to talk to the girl who lost her ID, then find the ID, help her with other things, and then get the ID number. So this game gets you close and personal with the NPCs in order to move on. Now, back to the story. As you defeat each boss, the mist will lift from that area and things will go back to normal. In that section, each boss also represents the 7 deadly sins. No, I'm not talking about the anime. I'm talking about the real 7 deadly sins. Now, the one thing I don't like is the leveling up system. After each battle, you get spirit, and you have to use that spirit to unlock skills. And each skill you unlock raises your character's level. I would prefer the original, experience after each battle, and then that experience levels you up. But that's just me, in my opinion. With all that being said, Monarch really brings you close to all the characters, even the minor ones in this game. And it has a great battle initiation system with the whole cell phone thing. The only issue I do have is the leveling system, but again, that is still my opinion, and most people might actually enjoy it. For me, it brings the score to a 9 out of 10 due to that level system. Now, some people actually might enjoy it, so for them it might be a 10 out of 10, but for me, the leveling system does kind of weird me out, so I do give it a 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and for more reviews like this one, also for full playthroughs of current and retro games, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.